are back with another video. Today we got Sunday watch list. We have a great week ahead of us with earnings that we're going to be looking through a couple of earnings plays. Let's hop into it, man. Let's get it. All right, fam. So the first thing we're going to start off with is SPY and SPX. So let's start on SPY 4-hour chart. All right, so on Friday, SPY made all-time highs. A lot of stock made all-time highs. QQQ, SPX. SPY actually hit my take profit level, my 482 level. And we go to the 1-hour chart so we can see how this 482 level is being respected. So here's what I like for SPY for this week. If a SPY hold above 482, I like next level is 485. Okay, 485 for next take profit. If we can hold this 482. If we don't hold this 482, I'm respecting a retrace to 477. And 477 is that retrace level from the 4-hour that we did not break. So as you can see, SPY did not break 477 here. Over here, we did not break. And over here, we did just break, right? So remind you, over here, this is pre-market. So the only way for you to trade this breakout was during shares during pre-market. There's no options for this. Same as here. So anytime that we did break out over here, it's pre-market only. But during regular trading hours, yes, SPY will get rejected at 477.56. So 477.56 is that retest level that we need to expect to happen. Okay, so it may not happen this week, but that is the strong retest level that we need to retest because that is the strong key level that we just broke out. That's the recent level that we broke out and ran from and did not come back and retest it. So I like 42 for calls and I like 477 for calls. And every push that every drop that we get and we hold above 477, I like calls. So we can get a drop we can hold below 482 and never come down. And never come down to 477. So we can come down here to 479 to this low level right here and bounce off, right? So every drop that we get, and long as we hold above this 477, I like calls, okay? I like calls. Right? So first level is 42 to 45, and hold above 45 at 47. Okay? Hold below 42, 477. Hold below 477, and I can expect more downside activity to 474 to 470. Yep. So hold below 477. I like 474 to 470. All right. So that's what I have for SPY. Let's go to SPX. All right, for SPX, I have 4720. So long as SPX holds 4720, I like calls. Next resistance level I have is 4906. Okay, 4906. So we do have a little support right here. Right here. So all I did was take these two candles wicks, take this candle wick, take this candle open because it opened here and closed there. So that candle open and try to get just anywhere this wick, right? Just all this is respected. So calls at 4793. As long as you keep holding above 4793. I like calls to 4906. Break below 4793. We can come back to 4720. Okay. Hold below 4720. We can finally get that retest at our retest level at 4600s. 4600 is the level, is that key level that we broke out of recently, and we never retested yet. So that is the retest level. So we can drop all the way down to 4600 and still be bullish because we just retested this, all right? So I like calls. As long as we hold above 4600, every dip that we get, I like calls. While we are making higher highs and higher lows, okay? As you can see, when we got rejected at 4600 over here, we fell $500 over to 4100. $500. So you know that's a key level. So you definitely want that level there on your chart. All right. So hold above this 4600 level, calls. And we have our two midway levels right here, 4793 and 4720. And that's what I have for SPX. All right, QQQ. I have 416 for calls and 424 for puts at resistance. So QQQ We have 422. So we open up higher tomorrow and just keep pushing. I want to see I want to see a retest here at this 424 level, a retest here, retrace here. So something like this, right? Hit 424, then retrace, and then try to catch the next higher low, right? Higher low equals higher high, right? Look over here, right? We hit this 411 level, came down, higher low. What that mean? Higher high. Boom, right? So same thing. So 424 is resistance, 416 is support. Hold below 416. I think that we'll finally get that retest at our retest level, which is 411. So we go to the 4-hour chart, right? We can see how this 411 level been key over here. We broke out one time. That's pre-market. You couldn't trade that unless it was options. But besides that, this 411 level, it just dropped all the way down to 393. So that's the key level for 11. So I like calls at every dip as long as we hold above 411. Hold below 416, then I'm going to say, okay, now we're going to get a retest at our retest level at 411. But hey, as long as you hold above 416, calls. 424 is TP1. Hold above 424. Our next TP is 431. At 431, we hold above 424. And that's what I have for QQQ. 424, 416, 411. All right. So we do have earnings coming up this week, and the two stocks that I like for earnings is Tesla and Netflix. So let's go ahead and look at those. Let's go to Netflix, and then we'll end Tesla off with the last stock. Okay. So one thing I like about Netflix. Sorry, I like calls on Netflix only because we made a higher high right here. Okay. So as you can see, this previous highs right here at 500. We came to 503. We made a higher high. We didn't make a double top at 500 and get rejected. We made a higher high, and then we came down. And look at this. Look at this low. It's staying above this low. Look at this low. Staying above this low. Look at this low. Staying above this low. Look at this low. Staying above this low. And look at every time we stayed above previous lows. What we do? Made a higher high. We made a higher high. All right. This time right here, even this low right here. This low, what we do? Boom, made a higher high. We didn't get rejected right here, this 486 level. No, we broke the level, made a higher high, 488. So for that being said, on Netflix, I like calls because of that. And my next level after this 501 is 514. And the only reason why I have 501 here and not previous highs is 503. So that's definitely an important level to draw a line at. I just have a line at 501 because that's just my original level that I was playing calls to, right? Since we are making higher lows equals higher highs. I like calls on Netflix, and just in case we do come down to our zone, this is the zone that's making me say, okay, calls, 471 to 474. If we lose below 471, then okay, I think more downside activity. And the first level I have is 461, and then 451, and then 438. But as long as we hold above this zone, I think that we'll come back to 501 and 514 to make a new high, okay, for Netflix. So definitely watch out for Netflix for this previous highs at 503. But I think we good to go to run to 514, and then 529 is the next level after 514. And that's what I have for Netflix. All right, let's go to Tesla. All right, Tesla, we go to the daily chart. You can see that Tesla made this gap right here at 205, and we filled this gap to the T, and then we straight ran. So that 205 level, that's the zone, that's the support of this zone. So for Tesla, I like calls at 205. And if we lose 205, I like calls at 194. 194, we lose 205. Okay. This 212 is my midway point. This is the level that's going to help me determine if I'm going to get more downside activity or more upside activity. So if we hold above 212, I like calls at 224. If we hold below 212 tomorrow, I like puts to 205. Hold below 205, I like puts to 194. If we hold 205, I like calls at 205 to 224. If we break 205 and hit 194, I like calls at 194. So the two levels I like calls at is 205 and 194. Those are the two levels I'll be watching this week for calls for Tesla. Okay. And then we go to the 1 hour chart. to the smaller time frame and look at the 212 level, we can see how it's respected. We hit 212, then we ran all the way to 222. We hit 212, then we made a lower high, then we broke, and then we're retesting 212 as its resistance. Okay, so this is a level I'm looking out for. And we go to the left, we can just see how this 212 level was is respected over here. So as you can see, it broke 212 over here. It's confluent, broke 212 to 205. Bounce on 205, we hit 212, and look what happened. We hit 212 that one last time, came to 194, and we bounced. So I'm looking for something like this. Exactly how this looked, I'm looking for something like this week. I wanted us to see either we're going to lose this 212, come to 194, and if we do, I like calls at 194, or we're going to hold above the 212 and come back to 224. Or it'll be something like this, where we lose 212, hold 205, and never come to 194. If we hold 205, I like calls. That's why I said my two buying levels is 205 and 194. Okay? And if we hold above 212, that's more confirmation that Tesla can come back to all-time highs. With that being said, don't be greedy this week. Don't overtrade. Don't be disciplined. Be patient. My wife is cooking in the background, so I got some ASMR for y'all. Other than that, man, let's get it. Peace out, man. You have a good night.